ServerCAR is a server consolidation planning tool that quantifies footprint, energy, and carbon emission savings while accelerating project timelines with greater accuracy. ServerCAR also offers the ability to do workload-sensitive analysis. This means ServerCAR can take into account the differences in performance that individual server configurations deliver based on the type of application they're running. And ServerCAR provides an estimate of the number of servers that might be required for any given situation. I'll demonstrate this using an example scenario. Let's say I've got an existing inventory of 77 older servers running in my Houston facility. They're running number crunching applications that analyze seismic data for an oil exploration company. Typically, you wouldn't see such a wide mix of different server architectures and form factors together in a single application, but this mix helps demonstrate the breadth of ServerCAR's coverage. My company wants to reduce the footprint and power consumption of this block of servers by replacing them with a smaller number of modern servers. I could ask ServerCAR to recommend a best-fit server consolidation solution for my inventory, but let's say my company has already selected the specific configuration it wants to use for this project: the Dell PowerEdge R720 server using mid-range Intel Xeon processors. I've been asked to determine how many of these two-socket servers we will need to deliver the equivalent capacity of my existing 77 servers. I'll answer that question by running a ServerCAR analysis. I'll start by adding the specific Dell R720 server as a target server for my project. My company has already picked the specific processors they want to use, so I'll select that configuration and then add it to my ServerCAR workspace. Now, I'll use the graphical performance bars and the server count field to quickly find out how many of these servers ServerCAR estimates that I will need to match my existing inventory. It looks like about 13 servers will match the capacity that I've got today. Now, I know I'm actually running some CPU-bound workloads on these servers. So now I'm going to change the analysis so it's based on that specific workload. ServerCAR taps into RPE2 Workload Extensions, which provide server performance estimates for specific workload types. I can choose from a general-purpose workload called Composite, or I can specify that I'm running ERP applications, Java, online transaction processing, or a compute-intensive workload. I'll choose Compute-Intensive Workload. ServerCAR has redone the analysis. If I look at the Performance Achieved bar in red, I notice that ServerCAR estimates that my 13 new servers actually have excess capacity compared to what's in my existing inventory today. I'll adjust the target server count. There, that's a fit. So ServerCAR now estimates that only 11 servers, not 13, are needed. That's great. 2 fewer servers means less I have to purchase, and I can keep more money for other parts of the project. Now, what if I didn't run a compute-intensive workload, but were instead running a high transaction rate database? I'll change the workload type to OLTP and rerun the analysis. Once again, by adjusting the count field, I can determine the number of servers that ServerCAR estimates I'll need. Here, it's about 15. This outcome shows I'll probably require more servers if I ran a transaction processing database workload than if I were running a compute-intensive workload, or even a broad mix of application types. Well, I might not like hearing that I might need more servers from a budget perspective, but it's a lot better to know that ahead of time rather than deploying too few servers and having a consolidation project fail. In summary, with the workload-aware analysis in ServerCAR, you can more accurately predict the servers you'll need for a server consolidation or technology refresh project. More information about workload extensions and ServerCAR can be found at the IDEAS website. Look for the server consolidation link under either the IT Buyers or IT Sellers menu.